Greetings, royal queens and kings. It's your host, Queen Tulsa, and welcome back to the Queen Tulsa Show. We are here on today because of Yella Beezy's bond hearing, what it means for his capital murder case. Today is Friday, March the 21st, 2025. The current time is 9:22 a.m. In this video, we delve into the shocking arrest of Yella Beezy, the acclaimed rapper known for his hit That's On Me, recently apprehended in connection with the 2020 shooting death of fellow artist Mo3. Beezy, whose real name is Markies Conway, faces serial legal challenges following a grand jury's felony murder charge. We explore the details surrounding the arrest, the implications the implications for his career, and the ongoing investigation into the tragic events that unfolded on a Dallas highway. Stay tuned as we provide updates and insights into this developing story. Well, first and foremost, we already know that the thug is up off the streets. Okay. Now, word on the curb is that Trap Boy Freddy went in and decided that he was going to go ahead and start talking before everyone else. And so when you talk about these street crimes, people, I really don't get it because how is it that you get in the game and you want to get all this money, you want to get all this fame, you want to level up, but then you circle around, you spin the block, like you make it out of the hood, and then you come right back to the hood where there's hungry individuals. Like, if you don't know what hungry is, then I don't know if you're really a part of the game. But every rapper should know that feeling, that hunger, that mindset, that street life. It's, I'm going to get it one way or another. That's usually how it goes. I'm going to get it one way or another. You know what I'm saying? And so when you live by the pew pew, then you die by the pew pew. And if you're living that fast life, then that's what comes along with it. You get what I'm saying? All right, let's get into some comments. All right. We have Diva's Tomboyish says, sharing. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Have a great show. Thank you so much. Listen here, can we encourage our like non-violence, like for real in the community? If we're going to be fighting for something, we need to be fighting for a cause. We need to be fighting for justice. We need to be fighting for our neighborhoods back. We need to be fighting for the street code to come back. The street code was do not touch the kids and the mothers, do not touch the families. And I don't know where in the game that these youngins, they've come up, and whoever their OGs are, they're failing them miserably. Now, from my understanding, and I could be wrong, but the gangs were formed to be security for the neighborhoods, be like for protection, and then it was like organized. Like I don't know. I don't think that they were taught to go and take out the whole family. I don't know what it's about, so I'm just assuming, I'm speculating because I don't know anything about that life. Not interested, but it just, I've lost family members to the street life. I've lost friends to the street life, and I never understood it, but this is a survival. This is what some people only know, you know? And so it's such a, hi, Miss Sandra, it's such a crying shame that we have to sit up here, get GoFundMe's, bury our loved ones, even our children. Like, Rapper Little Ronnie, his daughter and himself went to glory, and it was a senseless act of violence. And the thing is, you sit up here and you take out one rapper, well, you're automatically going to be a target at some point. The streets talk, and whether if you want to admit it or not, some of these dudes that be out here that y'all think are gangsta, baby, they are some informants. The ones that be out here chopping it up and pillow talking with you in bed, baby, some of those dudes are informants. Some of these dudes that be getting into it with the women and all that, and you be like, oh, they just got so many B tendencies. Those I call those informants because they're gonna tell it. They're gonna run their mouth, run their mouth, run their mouth. The thing is, social media plays a big part in this. Well, you got bragging rights, you have diss songs, you got, now that we move this individual out the way, let me go ahead and take over the streets. You have people that seriously think like that. Like, okay, he's out the way. Now it's my turn to come up. And then we will sit here and we will grieve these black brothers, these black sisters that found themselves in a tizzy to where their life was on the line and their life got taken. But then we sit here, we go to these funerals. Oh, we need to stop this. We need to come together. And before you know it, and sometimes somebody will be bold and go by the fume and light it up. So, really, are funerals even safe to go to? Then you have individuals out here that just want to get a piece of content. They don't care about the message. They don't care about anything else. They just want to be the first one on the story. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's like you have a lot of people. Hold on one second. Um, Give us 30 seconds, please. But some people they will sit up here and come out here and do it for an applause, and then they'll gaslight the situation. And it's like, my brother, my sister, do you know what you are doing? Like that, those shady rhetoric and this, that, and the third, it is not called for. Either you're going to be a part of the problem or you're going to be a part of the solution. I choose to be a part of the solution. I say that it has to stop. I say that some of y'all need to go get some therapy. Some of these people that then jumped up in these gangs is because their families left them hanging. Some of them, like I said, come from different types of backgrounds, and it's instilled in them. I mean, I know some people or have seen people in my life, in my family. I have a family member that is so proud of being from the ghetto, being in the ghetto. I mean, it's just the ghetto. Like she praises it. She, I mean, she makes it be known. She goes out, she brags about it. And I've just never, I mean, I'm not ashamed of where I come from, but sometimes we have to utilize resources as a stepping stone and not a lifelong plan. Some of us, we get stuck in some things because this is what we're used to, right? No, don't get used to anything. You always need to be evolving. And so there are certain programs that are maybe designed to have you stuck, but it's you're never going to go anywhere. You're never going to go anywhere. You're going to be that individual in poverty. When somebody makes it out the hood and come back, you're going to be that one looking at them. Why is it them? And this, that, and the third. Then you're going to have be looking at them sideways, and oh, they think they're better than us. A lot of us have developed that mindset of when somebody does something or somebody um, is blessed with something, we're sometimes taught to turn our nose up. Oh, she thinks she all that because she got her a new car, or oh, they moving up out the hood. They think they better than somebody, or oh, she thinks she started her business. Uh huh. I ain't going over there to support her. Be trying to take all my money, be trying to charge me all high prices, but then we'll go down to the store and don't mind what they charge, and they gonna pay full price. But you got a problem with supporting your neighbor. You have a problem with supporting your community, but you will go outside of your community and will spend that money with no hesitation. So it starts with us. It starts with us. Now we have two brothers, one dead and gone, and then we have some brothers in prison. So who really won in this situation? Society, the music industry, because at the end of the day, they have life insurance policies on their talent. So they really gained. But then the Justice Department gained because now they have somebody that's going to work for cheap labor. I mean, let's think about it. Remember in California when they had that big old fire, they were getting inmates out of the jail, out of the prison, going to have them fight these fires and paying them little to no money. But these people were going on the front lines to risk their lives. Make it make sense. Like I said, nobody really won in this situation. Nobody won in this situation. Mo 3 left some children behind. Um, Yella Beezy, I don't really know his relationship like that. Maybe he left some children behind. And the whole family's going to hurt. Whether if this is a case that we all agree with or not, which we don't agree with taking somebody out. Now, if they harm in we'll just leave it right there. But we don't agree with taking somebody out, right? But at the end of the day, the family is going to feel this. Whether whether he's guilty, he still has family that love and care about him. Then you have to think about, well, when he's on the inside in there, is he going to be safe? Is anybody going to try to take him out for taking Mo 3 out? So now you have street violence, and then you have um, incarceration violence. There are certain things that go on behind those walls that we are not privy to. Just as I mean, I want to say it like this: like on the inside is kind of like the outside because the same thing that goes on out here goes on in jail and in prison. But yeah, the same thing that goes on out here goes on in prison as well. He's not safe out here. He's not safe in there. But let me ask you all this. Do you feel like the street code should be followed when there is injustice, period? Whether if a child got taken out, whether if it was just an adult, do you feel like our community could do a little bit better? Because this is my thing. It's kind of like the Willie Lynch letters. And it was like conquer and divide, dividing up blacks here, light skin, dark skin, making differences and things like that. So they was making differences with our skin color. Now they have it to where if it's a color on a bandana, whether it's red or blue, there can be a chance of violence. This is just, I don't know, y'all. This just goes, wait, it goes deep. I mean, I think I'll probably have to do like a members only live this weekend, but this right here, I mean, these are senseless crimes. Like, what could this man have possibly done to actually lose his life in the manner that he did? Gunned down on the highway, y'all took this man's life and thought that you were going to run free. It's like the day and time that we are in, we have cell phones, we have cameras. I mean, are the drugs really kicking y'all still like that? Like, I mean, but the loyalty to this game. It's like the black brothers, they're taking each other out, they're taking the black sisters out. I mean, just, and then you turn on the news, this, I mean, people are really losing the little bit of mind that I think that they have left. This woman, she was traveling the other day and she had a dog with her dog. And because she couldn't afford or she didn't have the paper, she went in the bathroom and drowned the dog. People really be battling some things in their head. And I think with the influence of drugs, I don't know what, anybody was on when any of this happened, but let's just pray that this family gets justice and that we find out the truth. Okay. Well, that's all I have for you right now. I'm your host, Queen Tulsa, and until next time, so long.